Hey guys, it's Tick
and Tech.
Welcome to Prince of Persia, the Two Thrones.
Yeah, here we go.
Before we start, you see that big tower in the back?
Yeah.
That's the Tower of Babel.
Ooh, fancy.
Anything. Normal.
Easy. You don't want to play on easy mode?
Nah. I do want a bit of a challenge. And it doesn't change what the puzzles are, which are the biggest time sink in my opinion anyways.
That's fair.
I know a lot of the tricks too. Okay. We didn't get the true ending of the last game.
No?
No. Okay. And that's why she's on this boat with us. We didn't rescue her, but with the true ending, we would have.
Oh, I see. And how do you get the true ending?
You have to get all of the, like, health upgrades.
Some believed when the prince journeyed to the island of time to escape death that he
Sounds like a pain in the ass.
It's a huge pain in the ass. I've never done it.
Destroyed. The Dahaka
I know how to.
The Empress
Just
dead.
look up all
Prince was free
collectibles.
at last.
There you go.
Boop, 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 boop. Collectibles.
See,
Boop, 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 boop.
I keep telling Sam, like, we need blackout curtains right here because of, you know, the sun.
Yeah, you can get pretty blackout curtains too.
But then she's just like, nah, and she buys some random ass curtains. And I'm like, it doesn't work.
You could probably...
That's so much better.
Yeah, you could probably sew blackout curtains onto those curtains.
Probably.
And then you get the blackout and you get the print.
It's true.
They don't glow like they're supposed to, but whatever.
Yeah, you just gotta accept the reality.
Right. Wake up to reality. Dude, Madara has a bunch of really good fucking like speeches in that show.
Yeah?
There are two Naruto theories that I just accept as fact. One is the one-use Sasuke theory.
Okay.
And it's that Sasuke, especially after the Uchiha massacre, wore like a near endless pair of identical outfits because nobody ever taught him how to do laundry. And so and there was just a bunch of Uchiha stuff hanging out basically around because the Uchihas are all dead now.
Mm-hmm.
And so every day he gets a new shirt and pants together, and they're a different shirt and pants from the ones he had on the day before, right?
Okay.
And just somewhere there's like a landfill full of Uchiha clothing that he's been working his way through slowly over the years.
So dumb.
And the other one is the one shirt Naruto's theory, which Naruto owns exactly one outfit that he vigorously hand washes every night. And they balance each other out. And like both of them, like 100%.
I'd believe it.
Naruto owns maybe 4 outfits, not just one. But like he has like enough for like a week, and then he washes all of them all at once.
Silly. So you say this was a long game or a shorter one?
It's... Personally, I don't think it'll be as long as the second game, but I think they're all around the same length. Look how shitty he looks, especially compared to the second game.
I know, he looks really weird.
He looks so bad.
His like armpits are really weird.
Yeah.
How like long how far away his arms are. He's like walking around like this.
Well, and he looked really good in the second game.
He did.
I don't know why they didn't just use the same model again. And that's the Queen of Time or whatever. She was the final boss that we killed in the second game, and then got murdered by the Dahaka.
Right. But you got the true ending this time, so you didn't kill her.
Well, the true ending is just what happened. Okay, I have to change some controls. Holy shit.
What?
Camera.
Inverted.
Oh, no.
Oh my god, Brandon.
Fucking bad controls. Okay. Confirm.
That took a second.
Cool.
It really had to think about that one.
Yeah, I wonder if I can turn on subtitles. I doubt it, but... Okay, well...
We're able to do sounds. You gotta go to sounds.
I'll look at it, I guess.
Look at it, it's in there.
Yeah, subtitles were
haunted by visions from his past. The dark side tavern.
Oh yeah, it's because deaf people aren't allowed to enjoy games.
Babylon's proud
Man, fuck them kids.
No, don't fuck those kids.
Cast to the bottom of the Euphrates.
I only left tutorials on because there's this new mechanic that I don't remember exactly how to do.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna pray that I get it right every single time. I know it's a lot of pressing triangle,
That's all that matters, you know?
basically.
There are signs of what of Babylon's guard? Where have they all gone?
Oh man. How does this one rank on your game compared to the other ones?
I played this one a lot when I was little because it was the only one I had, so I actually really fucking like
Yeah.
it.
See what you're saying is you're just biased.
Also, all the combat and stuff is better in this game in my opinion. Like, stealth is an option you can do. You don't have to, but you can do stealth
Okay.
throughout the whole game.
Should I continue?
For the majority of encounters, you can just stealth around and kill everybody that way and not actually fight them.
Well, that just seems silly.
It's cool though.
Good. This is a fine place to start the tale next time.
Oh man. Sleepy.
Sleepy Pete.
I even considered just like not getting up and doing the rollover again.
Why is it that every time disaster strikes, I find myself without a proper blade? Still, that's
Right now we don't even have the dagger time. It's just a shitty blade that we just picked up off a kitchen table.
You lost the dagger of time.
It's triangle. Square to strike. Okay. Works for me. But see, now he's dead
I just passed.
forever.
You don't have to fight him. And they didn't hear that. You ever think you're gonna want to play through all the Assassin's Creed games?
Probably. We'll probably stop at Black Flag.
No. Once you start, you have to finish.
We might do them, but I would only want to do up through 3. And I have a lot of problems with 3 too.
Why?
Because the lore is upsetting in 3, not that it's bad in 3.
Why is it upsetting?
Let's be clear, it's upsetting, not bad like it is in the other ones.
What's it? Why is it upsetting?
So for the first, like, quarter of the game, you play as a Templar. I'm like, I just spent 6 games fighting against these fucks. Why did you think I wanted to play as one?
Fair enough, I guess. And why the other one? Why is the lore on the other ones just bad?
Oh, okay. So the lore in Black Flag is, Delsin is dead, but you're still playing as his ancestors, which should be impossible.
Okay.
I think I killed him.
Delsin died, and then
Desmond died.
Desmond died.
Delsin is from Infamous.
Desmond died.
Yeah, Desmond but died. He gave up his life to save Earth,
Okay.
and it just didn't matter because then Abstergo couldn't use him to follow his family tree, which is like the most important assassins in history. And
You're
you're still his ancestors in that game. And they explain it away with, oh, we have some of Delsin's like DNA, but it's like that is never how the Animus has worked. Never. So why are you fucking with this cool piece of tech that you created? Like, it's gotta have limitations, otherwise it's not good.
No, it's just that good.
Yeah. Did you see what I did to that guy?
You threw him right into that fire.
And he dies instantly.
Very upsetting for him.
Because I can't throw him off the ledge. Perfect.
Oh, he
Oh.
didn't die. Wait. No,
Yeah, no, he died. I'm like, what? What? Didn't even hit the fire with that one.
jeez.
I think there's some stuff over here.
That's so silly.
Yeah, and so it's like that with the next few games. I'm like, why? Ah!
Oh, my anger grows with every second.
Yeah,
Was that that?
kid.
Go on. Go. Get out there. Matt, get.
I can
no.
sense the others
Get
who
into
have
that
passed
snow.
through this place. Intent
Well,
on
too
bringing
bad. You have to play
harm to
all
my
of the
family.
Assassin's Creed games. And you have to like it, too.
Maybe we will one day.
You have to like it,
Weeks
Brady.
I've been at sea.
You understand me?
Every day spent dreaming
If
of
we
my
ever
return to
do,
Babylon.
it'll probably be preceded by finishing all the
In
Halo
my visions
games.
of the future, did I suspect
Probably.
a homecoming such
We're gonna
as
start playing
this?
those next.
I actually do enjoy the Halo games. They're some of the few FPSs that I'd be willing to play.
War with whom
That's fair.
and why?
Well, multiplayer's also bad.
Look at this. You can just start a speed kill from like anywhere, basically.
That's interesting. That's just the whole game.
So either he does that and goes over them and cuts them open that way, or he pulls their head back and just jams it into their neck.
Well, that's kind of that's rough. That's a bad day for him.
Yeah, there is no in between.
He can't see you if you're hiding.
And we haven't gotten the opportunity for a double kill yet.
These guys are like golden masks.
Don't worry, there'll be sand monsters soon.
Soon. They'll be corrupted by the Dark Ones. By the Sand People.
Is this
Yes, I want to save.
No, you don't. Do not lie. Do not lie. You do not like save.
I will continue my story from here next time. You should know that it was
Go,
not
go,
love
go,
that
Shotty.
drove him,
Shiver.
but duty.
Whoa.
I was his responsibility. He had made a promise. A promise
Is this
that
game
was now
everything
broken and
she ever hoped it
undone.
would be?
It's exactly what I remember
As
it
with
being.
all
We got a
mistakes
nice
he's
phone
made,
call from my mother.
it's meant
Of course.
to fix this.
I will have to let that
A
ring.
noble goal to be certain.
She'll be calling me,
but a
letting me know
selfish
that
one as well.
all hope is lost and
For he was motivated
It's cold
to
and
ease his
snowy.
own
You
pain.
shouldn't go yard sailing. Energy.
maybe. She's like, did you live? I'm like, no.
That's what Grandma always asks me too. It's like, are you
I
alive?
know these
I'm like,
streets.
clearly, I answered your phone and I'm currently talking to you.
I'm not
Unless you think
sure
you're
if
dead,
I
but that's a
have to
different
find one
problem.
responsible for this.
That's a bit different. Just a little bit. Oh. How do they know? They're gonna know you're there. They know you're there.
And it's fine. just
Oh,
killing this
jeez.
guy.
Shot you right in the face.
Yeah, it
and you
happens.
somehow survived. How the heck does that work?
Fucking magic. It makes more sense later.
That's
Hey, look at that. Now I have a sword.
that's wild.
I do like the temporary weapons, but it's also annoying that they're temporary. You know what I mean?
That's totally. Get over it. Get over here.
Okay, so I actually had a really hard time with this one as a kid. Okay? So it looks like you're supposed to run along this wall, right? But that window fucks you up and you'll fall and die every single time.
Okay.
It's just
Just jump out over
it's
it.
just jump at it.
It's kind of funny. Oh, that would hurt so bad.
Hello? I remember there being a dude somewhere.
Hey,
There's those dudes.
there they are.
Yeet. Oh man.
Oh, you failed?
It's okay, I'm gonna wait for him.
That's it.
Just a question.
She has a question. I don't know what that question is.
She said it was an important question for you.
Yeah,
But then
she-
did not
no.
ask it over the voicemail?
No, I think she said it's nothing important. I just have a question for you.
Oh.
I think that's what she said.
Whatever. Same thing.
It's different. That's the difference between it being important and it not being important.
Meh. Same thing.
Meh.
Sword.
Sword.
Sword. Okay. The first instance of real-time combat. Not really.
A real
It's
calm
like
combat.
now it's like a kind of like a puzzle to figure out when and how to kill them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't just kill them.
No, you can't. There's not enough of them. Make it really difficult yet. Later on, it'll be like, oh, here's a courtyard filled with like 30 dudes. Kill them all without getting spotted.
Oh, jeez.
But it's like systematic.
Right. See, how does he not see you?
Magic. I think I just got really lucky with that one.
Yoshi. Wow.
It's just my statements for my bank.
Nice. You got paid?
No, it's. I mean, yeah, I did get paid, but they're just giving me the statements from last month.
Wow.
Yeah.
How sweet of them.
Which makes perfect sense.
Shall I continue my story from here if you are called to...
Where's the dog?
Dog!
Maya. Maya. Okay. I guess she's having enough fun out there.
Good. This is a fine place
Oh,
to
right.
start the tale next time.
Today's Saturday. I need to like put packages out in the box so that the guy can take them when he gets here.
So that the guy.
The postal man.
Oh, okay.
So he can take my packages away.
Fine.
I don't know what time he's gonna get here. Usually he gets here between 11 and 12. So he should actually be here not too long. Oh. Oh my god, you just murdered that man!
I like that one because it's just BAM! And that's it.
It's a rough day for that guy. Like, oh! Imagine having that bad of a day.
I don't know if we'll even get past the opening this episode. Or not this episode, this weekend.
Why?
Just don't know.
Like, why wouldn't?
It's actually surprisingly far distance away.
Where's
We're
kind
halfway
Asha?
through this episode and
Stand
we're like
before her stall
maybe a
selling
quarter of the
fruits
way
and
to the
flowers,
place.
or
Jeez.
the errand
Yeah.
children
So, like,
making
maybe we
trouble as
will,
all
maybe
young
we won't.
ones do.
Maybe you should be better. Maybe not.
All gone.
That's right. It's a tough one.
Dude, I know you don't know this just because like you have no barometer for it, but I'm fucking schmoving it, dude.
Nah. Going real slow, like. Basically not even moving.
I just turned into a Beyblade.
You did. Beyblade!
Beyblade, Beyblade, let it rip. Jesus Christ.
Let it shit on my
I said
foot.
let it rip
Yes.
because I have a stutter
Well, maybe you should stop having
or a lisp. I did used to have a lisp
Maybe you should stop. What do you think of that?
when I was real little. I had a lisp because I'm tongue-tied.
Wow. Gosh.
Whenever I say something like that, people are always like, "I didn't know those two things were related." I'm like, "But they are."
They could be.
Well, no, they are, because when you're tongue-tied, your tongue doesn't move out as far as it normally would.
Is this where
And if you're tongue-tied really bad, like I am, it makes it harder to say, like, the S's and, like, other stuff that makes you press your tongue against your teeth.
I will continue
So, like,
my story
sounds
from
were
here.
really hard for me, apparently.
And yet nothing
But
is
that
as I
also makes
remember.
sense.
Objects once familiar
good
and
scrub.
comforting now fill me with uncertainty and dread. What has
good.
happened here?
See, that's one of the things I really like about these games is that a lot of the older ones, it's solely like visual based. So like
Yeah.
they can't hear you at all for some reason. Like you're over here like scuttling up walls, probably breathing heavily as you exert yourself, and they just don't even notice.
Did he not see me? Somehow?
Guess not. I don't know
Cool.
what time
It's 1837. Wait a minute.
it is. Wait a second. It's 11:46. That hasn't shown up yet. That's crazy. Must be because of the weather.
Yeah, probably. Let's see. I don't think we're worried about him.
No, you don't think so? Maybe you should be worried.
I'm gonna say, it's hard to make an audio-based thing in these older games.
Oh well, yeah, no, I know.
So,
That's why I'm like, I just think it's fun.
yeah.
Because when I know newer games, they do that, so that way, like, it makes a little more sense.
Right. But it's much easier to do that now, to program that in. I don't
Did
remember
you
if
just
that's
jump
yours.
off that wall diagonally?
Yeah, I sprung off a shutter. It was a spring-loaded shutter. What do you want from me?
Realism.
Look at this. And he just stops and does that.
Wow, what a pro gamer.
Fucking.
Look at that guy.
The movement in this game is like super good, actually.
Is it though?
Yeah.
Is it?
Not realistic. Good. Alright, there is a difference.
It's a little fishy to me.
what you sound like.
Oh, Jake, I found a radio and Goodwill. Right? It's like a really old Sony radio, but it's got FM and AM, right? But it's got FM ST, and like it turns on surround sound on itself when you do that. And it was like the weirdest things. I'm like, I've never seen a radio do that before. But it sounds really good.
If you break an object too close to them, they'll hear it.
That's something.
Yeah. But they will not hear you.
You know, it's probably the masks, honestly. They probably have, like, they cut their ears too much. Or they had to cut their ears off to fit in those masks.
Right. Do you know why Altair only has one finger in the Assassin's Creed series?
Why?
Because, or not one finger, he has 9 fingers. On his right hand, his ring finger is missing. Or maybe it's left, it really doesn't matter. It's to show your, like, loyalty to the Brotherhood.
Oh.
And so you can use the hidden blade. Yeah.
How silly.
So.
Who needs a finger
I should
anyways?
be resting now, recovering from
A lot of people. And then Leonardo da Vinci fixed that problem. And then to show your loyalty, you no longer had to do that. You just had to
hunted in my own
get your ring finger burned.
Okay. But why?
I don't know.
They didn't like cutting off the fingers anymore?
No.
That's just silly. That's what makes them the greats.
No, it's not.
The fingerlessness. Oh god, there's a dead soldier there, Braden. Ah! Ah! Braden!
I got it. The camera shifting so like violently was jarring, to say the least.
Like, oh god, what's happening?
There are like captains later who are like rough to fight.
Are they?
If you try to stealth kill them, you have to get that like stab with the flare like 5 times to kill them.
God damn, that's wild.
It's rough, man.
Jeez.
Oh, I always did this thing where I'd play as fast as I could to get here, and then there have been times where I've been standing against the door as it closes on my face.
Oh, because you can't, because there's just an invisible wall.
Yeah. Because you obviously can't get in there at all.
Right. That was pretty funny, though. It's like, I made it. I could save her right now.
Yeah. I'm like, I guarantee you I can take these 2 idiots in combat.
It's like, come on, bro. You could have thrown
After
my
I
sword.
had beat the game. You know what I mean?
So silly.
Continue from here when you return.
Look at this cool little phone. Wow.
I still can't decide on whether or not we're going to do Prince of Persia no subtitle, or if we're going to move on to a different game series.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll play Kingdom Hearts in between the Elder Scrolls series.
Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
Oh, right, because, yeah, Dark Souls is
Yeah.
the one you're doing now. You're on the last one.
Or we'll do more FromSoft games. We'll see.
Right.
But I will say that's like 2 infuriating game series next to each other. They're really hard and they're really infuriating for different reasons, but still.
No. Maybe you just beat the games faster.
Gosh. We were closer to this thing than I thought. Maybe we will see it this episode.
This episode?
Yeah, maybe.
Dang.
Pay attention.
I know, I'm fucking schmoovin' it. I surprised my own self with that.
Dang.
A baked bean!
A baked bean!
A baked bean!
Is this where?
I know the names of some of these
Next
cities.
time?
Some of them?
Yeah, like there's one later called the King's Road. for reasons.
For raisins.
Yeah. And I know that one because my dad had gotten to that point, and I was trying to like beat the game using his save file, which was already super late in the game. The King's Road is like at the end of the game. Like, that's not even a joke.
Oh my god.
Hamburger.
Mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes.
I could probably drop down and sneak over to him, but I'm not gonna. I'm not even gonna attempt it. Just gonna spook him.
Bonk. See, I know the postman hasn't come yet because he hasn't tried to open up my door yet. My little pickup box. It's still snowing. Unless he did it really sneakily. He just like creaked it open just a little bit. And I was like, oh,
Alas, the Maharaja did not share my vision. Would not grant
I think that save point down there was called the save room. Not save room, but the throne room. Jesus
the
Christ.
save room.
Holy shit.
Oh no!
Maybe after Pikmin we'll do Resident Evil.
Yeah,
Resident Evil.
just finished all that up.
Yeah.
Finally. Didn't you guys start recording one of the games and finish it?
4. And that was because Connor was like, no, it's fine. Like, it's not a big deal. And then played the entire game on his own without me. Lost interest in what we were recording. And then, for a little while there, kept spoiling me on what's gonna happen. I'm like, Connor, what the fuck? We had an agreement. And he's like, no, you're not allowed to play without me. I'm like, that's called double standards. Fuck, dude.
Like, what's even the point?
This is how I die.
Did you notice how this looks noticeably better?
It does, yeah. Oh, you got freaking grabbed by the Wild Witch of the West.
I think that's the concubine.
His concubine? Oh my god.
His concubine.
Oh my god.
home at last.
Look, it's Jafar.
Oh,
Wait, he's the final boss of the first game. His name isn't Jafar. He's the vizier.
Jeff No, she's dead, and she turned into a golden light.
She turns into the Sands of Time.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
this is crazy. What's happening?
And because the Sands of Time were never created, the vizier was never killed.
This makes sense.
It does. It's timey-wimey shit, but they actually did pretty good with it.
Promise of power. I will be immortal.
It'd be rowdy if Connor showed up.
That would be really weird. So that's like 3 hours, 47 minutes.
Right.
Oh god, he's getting ripped apart. He's like remembering his past life.
No. He's becoming, like, low-key a monster. High-key a monster. Low-key a god.
There you go. Welcome back in, Maya. Did you have fun out in the snow? Your Tootsie's cold. Follow me. Just gonna jump on the bed. Don't do it!
And now it's notably shittier again.
Oh, dang it, Maya.
The
Right
same,
on my phone.
The same thing happens with all of the Dark Souls games. Oh, yeah. I do not want to deal with your cold feet right now.
Yeah.
Stay!
Here, Maya. Forget it, shit. Stepped all over my phone, you monster.
Alright, well. Whoa. Squish. Alright, cool.
Is that what?
Tell me
Cool
you
what?
want to hear
It's the end of the episode.
No, keep
This is
playing.
a fine stopping point for the time being.
Keep playing!
No!
Keep playing!
I refuse!
Ah!
J'accuse!
No. Alright, well, if you enjoyed the video, consider liking and subscribing.
Definitely go check out our other content.
Until next time, peace out.
Bye-bye.